Guys, okay, so this is a bonus video, and as you can see from the title, we have things happening. So the first thing that is happening is I have freebies down below. Yeah. Okay. I have one on there right now for July, and it is this one. It's Choose to Be Happy. It's a color and save. You get to choose what you want for the icons or whatever you want to do with it. But I really like this one. I made this one a long time ago, and I wanted to share this one first because I think, you should choose to be happy. So this is a freebie. So if you want this, just go to the link down below and get it. The other thing is I have a link for my Etsy shop. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I only have a little bit going in right now. So let's get into it. I haven't cut these out, but the first one is the Sassy Cats. The first one here is Don't Care What You Think of Me, I Don't Think of You at All. And it's a 1 through 12 savings. Watching your stupid idea play out. It's a your choice. And then just remember, this is your fault because, cats. And a lot of my challenges, for the most part, I mean, there's always going to be cat challenges. I love cats. They're my favorite. They're my favorite. So there's this one. The next one is a wine. And the first one says, did you know 14 muscles are activated when opening a bottle of wine? Because fitness is my passion. I just rescued some wine. It was held hostage in a bottle. I'm kind of like a hero. And I drink wine because I don't like to keep things bottled up. So there's these ones. I have a tired coffee one. Just wait till my liquid will kicks in. I call my liquid will my coffee and energy drinks if I do drink them at work. Give me coffee, right meow, or get cut. And I would croak without coffee. So there's that one. And these ones are kind of higher because, I mean, you need your coffee to wake up. And I figured I would make those higher. The next one are these sleeping babies. We got a sloth, a rabbit, and a drooling panda. The other one, let's see. We have cats with coffee. There's some other ones I'm going to add, but right now this is just kind of the start of the collection. And then we have the Ambition series. So Sleep and Eat Trash, Wine and Crime, Hoodies and Blankets. I mean, gotta have those. Okay. So the other thing I have, I'm calling it my fall and winter collection. So let's go ahead and start out with the, all the ones I've showed you are going to be instant downloads. I believe I put them as $2 each. We'll go ahead and start with those with the fall and winter. Okay, so this is the first one. These are labeled fall leaves. And so there's different pictures. So that's the fall leaves one that you can download. And there's all of them together. Let's kind of put this in just a little bit. All right. And then we'll move these up. There we go. So there's the fall leaves. Okay, the next one are the fall leaf cats. Look at this one. Doesn't he look so happy? I love that one. All right, so we have these three for the fall leaf kitties. And then we have Halloween cats. So with pumpkins. The next one, I called this, well, these ones also have pumpkins, but we also got like a little hairy guy with the witch's hat. So there's that one. I call this one Spooky Cats on Etsy. The next one is the haunted houses. So we have this one, so you can see up close. And there's going to be more to this collection, but right now I'm just releasing this because I just haven't finished everything. But a lot of this I have, so I just wanted to add what I have and just slowly add more of the collection out before the fall and winter come. All right, so here is the winter scene. So we have one kind of like stained glass. And then a fully snow cabin, that would be my dream. And then the snowman. So that's the winter scene. And then we have winter cats. I mean, how can you say no to that face? Oh my gosh, he looks like he's having so much fun. I love it. And yes, I say he to everything. So, and then there's this cat sleeping by the fire. There's snow in the background. Every cat's dream. And then this one is building cat snowmen or snow cats. So there's that one. And then we have gingerbread houses. So there's the gingerbread house collection. And there's that one. All right. And then the last one of this release are cats attacking the Christmas tree. So there's that one. He looks so happy. And there's that one. Crazy thing, my cat will like get into any foliage, but when I took him to my in-laws' house for Christmas one time, he did not touch the Christmas tree at all. I have no idea. It was so funny. All right, so now I have a couple of scratch and saves. So the first one is this Halloween costume party. And look, you have a dog as an invader. These are going to be very friendly numbers. There's 4 different versions, so I'm coming out with 2 different scratch and saves. So there's 4 different versions, so you'll just get whatever. They're going to be the same amount, but the numbers have changed. So I just gave 4 different. I just changed for 4 different versions. So there's this one. That way, if you're watching other people, like on YouTube, scratch these, you kind of will get surprised by like which one you get still. And then we have the Safe 75. King of the naughty list. Look at that Santa. And then we have the gingerbread man. And we have the Christmas story lamp. There's a lot of detail that I put in here. There's books, the ho ho ho. And then because he's king of the naughty list, he's got a whole shelf of coal. So there is my naughty gingerbread man. All right, so the last one is I'm gonna pull this out just a little, is my savings challenge book. It's called Fall and Winter. It'll save you $1,500 or more. Now, I am a little spicy. I do like a little bit of spice. It does have a little bit of spice, but you can change this however you want to fit your budget. There's no rules when you're doing your budget and when you're playing games, but I'm just letting you know it is a little spicy. I think the highest number you're going to find is like 25. So, you know, just be aware. All right. So when we turn this over, we have a nice fall, snow, winter scene. Just to capture the essence of both. And then, so the first one is a pumpkin patch. So basically this one, you're saving the pumpkins from the crows. If you roll an even number, you double your roll. Odd number, you pay $5 and cross out a pumpkin, and that'll be your savings. Each of these ones are an envelope. And then on the back of each one, you have scratch offs. So these are the most friendliest. It's 1 through 10. So these are little bonuses that you can do for them if you would like. But they're very friendly, 1 through 10. Then we have, so that's our fall one. Then we move to Halloween. Oop. Okay, then we move to Halloween. So we have every icon is $5, but beware of the goals. So these are a scratch and find out to save the amount. The goals are going to have a certain amount attached to them, but then every other icon that is underneath these scratch offs are going to be $5. But I'll show you kind of what we have going on. And then we have the Haunted Forest scratch-offs, 1 through 10. Okay, the next thing we have is you can play this as a roll and save. You can decide if you want to save a certain number for them. So this is just for winter, the start of winter. I did put like little lights on the house, but it's not necessarily, you know, I mean, it's winter, so. And then there's a nice fireplace scene for the scratch-offs. Then we have where you can choose the amount for each icon and save that. I was originally wanting to do this as a scratch and find and save the amount, but I want to keep the cost low. I mean, these are homemade. They're not going to be perfect. But if I used more scratch offs, it would bring up the price more. So I just want to make sure, you know, that I'm covering the cost of the product. Plus, you know, I just want to make a little bit extra. So, to help with my goals in life. So, but I want to make sure I keep things at a more affordable, price. So there's that. And then we have, it's me turning. These are so easy to turn, but it's just awkward for how I'm holding it to keep it in view. And then we have a gingerbread village for our scratch offs. Okay, now we are going into New Year's. So each glass is $2. And then you scratch off the bottle. That means you've emptied it and you save the amount. These ones are, I believe, 10 through 20. So they're on the higher side. But like I said, you can make them budget friendly. I just like to make things spicy. I like to give myself anxiety when I'm doing these. So there's that one. And then we have popping the champagne for New Year's. Scratch off. And then we have a countdown to the New Year. So this one, you're going to take the current, when you're doing this, you're going to take the current hour plus the total of minutes added together and then cross out a clock. So like if it was 10:14, this is how you would save it. So it can be pretty pricey, but also, I mean, you can do however you want. But that's how I made the challenge, to be a little spicy. All right. And then there's a firework display for the scratch off. And then here is the back cover. And this. So, I don't, I like these books, but also I'm kind of wondering if I should put them into dashboards. But anyway, that's a different story for another day. But the cool thing about these is that these are reusable, so you can open them up. And what I want to do as I start coming out more with my collections is eventually put all of the challenges that I love the most into one book together and have like an ultimate, fun time. I may do that at sometime next year, just of the ones coming out, because I have a lot of ones that are ready to come out, but I don't want to like overshadow too much. And plus I'm doing this all by my own work funds and I don't get a lot. And a lot of this was repaying off my credit card to make this happen. So it's going to be slow releases for right now until I start making a little bit of money off of this. But I hope you enjoy, share with everybody. I may at some point just kind of do like, I don't know what I was trying to say, but this is what is released so far. So check out my Etsy shop. And if you like any of these things, if you want the freebie, just go below, click my link to my Etsy shop. And I'm happy to be part of helping you save and just doing something with all of the creative mindset that I've had lately. There's a lot more. So, but this is for now. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Go check out my Etsy shop, or at least go get your freebie for July. And I will see you next time. Bye.